Okay, are we back? Taeyun just miss him already. Damn. The rest of us. Okay. So hello again, everyone. That didn't take very long, did it? Hopefully not. Okay, so refresh time. Okay. Hey, Big Mac Muffins or Vegan Dumpling. How's it going? And Cold Scat. Still here, I see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the second one. So Zim still isn't here, unfortunately. I guess he missed his alarm. So let's go ahead and just unbox this. Don't think there's any information I need to block. Yeah, so that's unfortunate what happened with the purple aluminum TGR 910. So let's open this one up. This one I think a few of us are quite excited about. And so the last time I had a polycarbonate board to check out, it was a TX84 with a polycarbonate bottom. So the top was still aluminum, but the bottom, which is basically the whole board anyway, was polycarbonate. Okay, so hopefully this one survived everything better. Man, so weird how light it is. Oh, because the weight is not installed yet, I see. Okay, so first of all, we've got the PCB over here. We've got our accessories over here. Screws and the brass piece for the logo. No brass block. We've got our brass weight. Sandblasted, I believe. Just like the other one. Have you ever owned a polycarbonate board? Thing is, I don't think anyone here thinks that it's strictly a better material. It's just one of those, hey, it's new, or sort of new. Not really that new, but it's something else. No, I'm not gonna get high-end knives. No, thank you. I need to spend more money. Yeah, and I mean, there are a few things that are good about polycarbonate comparatively. One thing is if you're actually planning to take the board, move the board around or something, not everyone wants it to be very heavy. Although most of the time, heavier is better. Most of the time, all else equal, heavier should be better for acoustics and stuff. But of course, it's never that simple, is it? But it's the same price as LU, which is way better. Sometimes it costs more to machine. I wouldn't say not wait. I mean, Here's the thing. That's why I said all else equal. All else equal, weight absolutely matters in terms of vibrations and stuff like that, right? That part is just physics. So maybe I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not a brain surgeon, but more mass, you know, absorbs vibrations a bit better. Again, all else equal. Everything else absolutely equal. But of course, yes, plate material matters most of the time. I mean, as in compared to just case material, it matters more, for sure. I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying that all else equal. Which is why I said that. That's why I said it. I'm just saying that it is the plate material absolutely is the biggest one, right? For sure. Which is why I've always preferred aluminum to steel. I've always preferred softer materials to steel. For me, again, for me. But in terms of case material, all else equal, technically, a heavier board should sound or feel better. Should. Whether it's more practical or not is another question, right? Because for me, I don't like it too heavy as well, because then I can't actually move the board around my desk. Or if you're trying to move it, you know, in between your home and office, then a heavy board won't work out for you. What's up, Ramsky? Okay, so these are the PCBs. Let's go ahead and test them real quick. So again, same thing as just now. This is weird that all of them are coming with 2 PCBs. The previous one only came with 1, I believe. But this is 2 of the same ones. So, and with RGB installed. Okay, so it comes with 2 PCBs. Interesting. What's up, oh titty? Okay, so let's go ahead and test the board. Well, so this one isn't programmed as well at all. Let me try the other one. I don't hear a sound, so it's probably also not programmed. So neither one of these is programmed, so we can't actually test the PCBs. But these actually have the RGB LEDs soldered already. Oops. Okay, but these have the RGB LEDs underneath because it's, you know, for a polycarbonate board. But yeah, so not programmed, not flashed if anything. So unfortunately, we can't test them then. And yeah, none of the RGBs lit up as well, so we can't even check out what the board would look like. I also didn't like my experience with carbon fiber plates in terms of sound. Oh shit, these two. What? Are they? No, separate. Okay, 2 PCBs. It's an LZ, so it's good. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think he's had successes and failures. Because the LZ CLS M anodizing was not great. It was actually pretty bad. And I think that Kin has way better quality control than LZ. No. Have you seen pictures, close-up shots of the LZ CLS M with the TX line of keyboards? They don't look like the same job. They could be the same factory, but definitely not the same people who approved of them. Definitely not the same. You can see it even in the stream as well, so you don't even need a good macro lens to see it. You can see it just live on camera that they're very different in their finish. And like I said, so they might have just been the same anodizing, but that just means Kin actually cares a bit more. Well, then again though, I have not seen bad stuff, things that bad from Kin, from TX boards, and I've always shown it on stream, everyone sees it, whereas for LZ boards, I can't say the same. So some boards were done better than others. The CLS line was not done that well compared to the TX line for keyboards. Well, then again though, like I said, but from what I've seen, for sure, Kin has, the TX line of boards still has the best quality control in terms of finish. Okay, so this is taped up kind of weird. It's kind of a pain trying to... There's no real rhyme and rhythm to this. Rhyme or rhythm, I guess. Oh well. I hate when things get taped up weirdly, because that means I can't reuse the material. Hold on. Did you just say TGR has the best anodizing? Hold on. Did you just say TGR has the best anodizing? Because that is objectively false. Absolutely false. Absolutely. I've actually been, I would say, the most disappointed with TGR's anodizing. Because I also thought they were up there. I thought they were better or the same as the TX boards, and so far I've gotten what? Yeah, the TGR 910 was a mess. We just saw one just now that was pretty bad too. So I don't know. I don't know. And again, the difference is, you know, maybe on average, maybe I'm just getting the bad ones, but I don't think anyone gets that level of stuff from Kin, is what I'm saying. Again, that's why I said, if there aren't basic shit like scratches and splotches and streaking, that's pretty good. Because apparently everyone else is okay with that. Every other maker seems to think, oh, you know, streaking is fine. It's fine. And, you know, shit just really doesn't look that much better than KBD fans anodizing. Yeah, no. If you think LZCLSM for sure, that one is actually just average. That one is legitimately average. The LZ Ergo anodizing or finish I liked because it was different. The LZ Iron was not bad as well, but the CLSM was not great compared to the Iron and the Iron, the CP as well. The LZ CP also had good, really good anodizing, but the holy crap, there's a lot of tape here, bro. But the CLSM that I got, no. Current buyers Eve boards. See, again though, that one, the finish feels good, but they had a lot of problems too. The mirror, for example, had a lot of purple splotches. A lot of just bleeds. The moon, I can't remember because I didn't keep up with the moon very much. But the mirror I know, and I still have one under my fucking bed. It's there in my room. And yeah, it has pretty obvious purple bleeds and just clouds of purple on the blue board. Even Zeal was not impressed. Because I know Zeal was talking to me about it. He was using it to show off how good the Zephyr anodizing is. Okay, so there's a lot of tape just on the board itself, which is honestly a little annoying. Hey, what's up, Airy Civ? I'm okay, how about you? Also, Mouse is Fine is here as well. Okay, who else did I miss? Behind the Jane. That's weird because... Okay, see, this is why you don't fucking tape... Who did this? Whose genius idea was it? You guys can see that, right? So I don't know who did this. But so this is very strong tape in a bad way. It leaves adhesive residue. And so if it's on metal, something that you can, you know, it's pretty tough, so you can find a way to rub it off. On frosted plastic, it's not the same because you can't go too hard on it. So there's just And the tape doesn't peel properly, so it's pretty cheap tape. It doesn't peel right. See? Okay, look at this. I'm just pulling the tape. See how it just rips? Look at that. Who did this? I have no idea. And the worst part is, it's not just bad tape, it's everywhere, every fucking where. Look. Maybe that person was just horribly drunk, but this is one of the most retarded, absolutely fucking stupid things I have seen so far in this hobby. Okay, see, there's plate over there's tape over the plate as well. So that's even harder to clean because of all the cutouts everywhere. I'm trying to see if the packaging had the same tape as this tape, because maybe it wasn't a factory worker. Oh, you refuse to give Zon that money. Huh. Alright, so here's the thing, right? So, I mean, if we do more personal attacks on here, I might have to call in the moderators. Yeah, this is... I'm terribly sorry, guys. I don't know how to continue with this thing. There's just tape everywhere. I really don't know who thought this was a good idea. Oh man, Zondat has had delays? Wow. Wow. I really hope there would be a way for us to call you know, people who have delays out. Man. But yeah, this is just bad. I feel bad for Zim because he got this and he was super excited for it. But if I were him, I would just ask for a refund because this is not acceptable. The whole texture is ruined. Look at this. Good luck trying to rub all of it off. The worst part is you can't just rub them off because there's some parts where the tape is still stuck, where it's actual tape, not just the residue. I don't know how hard you can go with the rubbing before you scratch or change the surface of the polycarbonate. Yeah, look, instead of the TGR, we've got a fucking Eiffel Tower. Paris edition. Yep, Pavilion, you're definitely right. Absolutely ruined. And again, if it's on metal, it's still bad, but it's workable. On matte plastic, it gets very difficult because of how soft the material is. Alright, then you have to be careful with what you're using to rub it out. But yeah, see, because if it's on metal, I could just use some kind of oil or whatever to get rid of everything. To try and get rid of everything. And whereas on this one, yeah, it's you're gonna need a lot of perseverance, a lot of research on removing adhesive residue on the Moore's hardness scale. Is that what it is? Moore's scale of hardness. And polycarbonate. What materials will strip the finish on it as well? Yeah, this is. Mike Nogo 1. See, please, Anthony, I feel like you're gonna smash that board anytime soon. I mean, it's about as good as Smash right now. Yeah, polycarbonate is a soft material. Yeah, I don't think hot water would make it crack. Can't even peel this thing off, that's the problem. It just rips so quickly. Hey, thanks for the sub, the gift sub. I appreciate it. Big McMuffins. Hey, look! Holy shit! This is a new case mounting system. Amazing. This is what I call a hinge mount. It's the next big thing. Right after 5mm brass plates. Wow! Alright, see you, Big McMuffins. Enjoyed Eggs, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yep, and look at the polycarbonate plate as well. Look at all the residue everywhere. Makes it look kind of awesome, I guess. Right? Almost like there was some sort of intelligent design going on. It's like some subliminal tribal tattoo. Look at how soft this thing is. And this is why it won't crack easily, because the more flexible the material, the harder it is to crack. Now, acrylic, that shit would crack real fast. Bukkake plate. Big floppy. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't know how much further I can go in the stream. I can't really show off too much because I don't know what else I can unpack really. Maybe the brass weight just to see what it looks like. But see, this would have looked amazing, wouldn't it? If it didn't also have just tape everywhere. Polycarbonate plate, that would have been nice. Right, but right now, it is fucked. No two ways about it. It is fucked. And again, I don't know who did it, but decisions were made and they were terrible ones, unfortunately. Very, very bad decisions. Sad. See, they had cling wrap. Why did they not use this on the case itself? Oh, they use it on metal, but not on polycarbonate. Okay, so a few marks on the brass weight itself. Why are we even surprised at this point? Nothing seems to have gone right. Look at this. Look at this over here. So 910 RE. RETARD apparently. That's how it was shipped. Okay. I'm not gonna screw it in though because, like I said, the case is fucked. I don't want to touch the thing much more. Alright, I don't want to go like, whoa, you fucked it up by screwing the weight in. So let's not do that. So with a polycarbonate plate, it would have looked like this. Would have looked like this. And on brass. Okay. All right, let's try to be civil. All right. The case for unboxing is already bad enough. Let's not make the unboxing chat fucking cancer too. Okay, so I guess it's quite fitting, right? All right, so that's quite enough. I haven't had to mute anyone in this chat, so let's not start. Ever, I don't think. I think I've ever muted anyone. All right, so conclusion. Use expensive tape. Use common sense. Or not expensive tape. Use good tape. And even if you have good tape, don't use it on plastic. Not like that, at least. Might have been better off just packing the two parts separately, actually, instead of wrapping it up together. You're better off just packing them separately. And if you don't have any other packing material, free plastic bags are actually the best. If you can find those. If you live in an area where they still give those out. A backwards ass area like fucking Texas, where they tried to ban free plastic bags and it didn't work. Just people here are backwards as shit. Here in Dallas, not the whole of Texas. can't use any of this because again it was wrapped on that shitty duct tape. So even the foam is all fucked. The bubble wrap is all fucked. So yeah, went from pretty hype unboxing to maybe the worst unboxing ever, or the best, I guess, in terms of entertainment value. But yeah, and the saddest part is this isn't mine, so I'm supposed to proxy to ship it to a good friend, and I don't know if that's the plan anymore because this has to go back. Alright, so I don't know. The thing is, with adhesive, usually you have more options, but again, this is frosted polycarbonate, or matte polycarbonate, so you have to be very careful with what you use. You don't want something that might tarnish or strip the finish on it. Yeah, so that's why it's a bit tricky. And you can't just use brute force because you might actually end up scratching it. Because again, it's polycarbonate. That's a weakness of the material. I was looking forward to this, but oh well. And I will say before, because you know not everyone will be on Discord, so as I end the stream, I will say that try not to feed the trolls. I think that for some of these people, the best way to deal with them is to just leave them like they're talking to a wall, and eventually, if you know people still say shit unprovoked, then I'm gonna have to actually block people from chat, because that's kind of what happens when things get bigger, right? Then you start attracting people who think they're anonymous enough on the internet and they can get away with saying anything. And I just don't want chat to become a puddle of cancer. So yeah, I do not appreciate when people announce that they're just here just to talk shit. I don't like that. So there's expressing your opinion and just being an asshole, and I think that there's a very fine line in between. But okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Very unfortunate how things turned out. The saddest part is now I'm kind of in between everything, right? Because I'm not the buyer and not the seller. I'm the in-between guy, so it's a bit trickier now. Alright. Yes, the middleman. The cream of the Oreo. Gotta twist, lick, and dunk. Am I right, boys? Okay, so stream's over for now. I still have other keyboards to build, and I'll see you guys on Discord. And I don't think there'll be another build stream this week until Friday. There's still gonna be one on Friday. Okay, there might be an unboxing Wednesday or Thursday, actually. Maybe Thursday. Maybe. That's a solid maybe. But we're gonna be looking at because I definitely want to show that board off. That'll be the LZCP. That's arriving tomorrow, I believe. And so, gonna get the LZCP, and then on Friday we're gonna build the mirror. that sound good? Alright. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you Yelp, Rust the Bus, Red Hawk, Droid Eggs, NGB, PC Load Letter. Mouse is fine. Zoology. Pog. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. Good night, everybody. Have a good week ahead. I will see you all either tomorrow or Thursday. I'll let y'all know in announcements. Deadwing Dick as well. Good night. Daredevil and Purple. We gotta hit up Carrollton, man. Alright, I will see you guys.